Hey everybody, it's Thomas with Get Out Arizona, and you are watching another great episode of Garage Talk, so let's get on it. Now today, we are actually going to be talking about the RokForm case, okay? Kind of slide that back into the box. There we go, the RokForm case for the phone, and the RokForm mount for your bike. Now, before we actually get started, I'm going to line that back up. Before we actually get started, this is not a sponsored review. RokForm didn't send me any of this gear. As a matter of fact, I bought my first RokForm bike mount and case September 8th, 2020. How do I know? I checked my Amazon account. They don't even know I'm doing this review, but I wanted to let you guys know about my experience over the last 3 years with RokForm, not only as a phone mount, but a phone case as well. And as always, you will get my unadulterated, unwatered down review of this product, whether it's sponsored or not. And the little RokForm buttons, which I've kind of customized here. And at some point, I think now, we'll have a little voiceover, you can see that I have RokForm mounts on all of my bikes, including my Zwift bike that I have here in my garage to hold my phone. So that's my gravel bike and 3 mountain bikes and a trainer. That's how much I believe in these guys. Truly an awesome system in my opinion. And again, with this, we'll kind of show that little button there, and I'll get to this one in a little bit. Now, I came across RokForm doing a search for cases, bike mounted cases on Amazon. A little bit more expensive than the next brand, but had some great reviews. I did some research online, didn't find a lot of stuff on YouTube. I was kind of surprised. It seemed like more people were using the quad lock, which I have no experience with, so I cannot comment either way. So I decided to give these guys a chance, and I've been super satisfied ever since. Now, September 8th, 2020 to today's date, which is May the 1st, okay, I have had a handful of OTBs, and for those of you who aren't familiar with, that's over the handlebars, okay? I've had a couple just wrecks, you know, just kind of coming way in too hot on a curve or something like that, and I just freaking eat shit. Oop, excuse me, beep. I had one that was a pedal strike. It was kind of embarrassing. I actually put it on one of the shorts, and I got kind of burnt for it, but that's okay. You share the good, you share the bad. And in all that time, and hold on a second, we're gonna transition, and we're back. You know, I started with the iPhone 11 Pro Max. This is my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and you guys might be wondering why I have a new case, okay? Because the last that I had, it finally cracked, it chipped right there, okay? And that's actually the first time that the phone came separated from the mount during a wreck on the bike. I'm telling you guys, this case, this system has been amazing. Now, the mount itself, as you can see, I'm going to show it right here, comes with a stem bolt, all right? And you run that through, and it comes with a spacer. Now, if you need the spacer, great. If you don't, no worries, okay? So I'm going to hold that there, you can see, and then you can see the front part. Now, this is machined aluminum, all right? No plastic whatsoever, which I think is great as well. There's a magnet. If we flip this over, it's an earth magnet, okay? Now, you lock it into place, and that magnet, all right, gives it like a double grip action. It's great. And the other thing is too, that magnet in the back of the phone, I stick it to the side of the truck, toolboxes, whatever case it needs to hold the phone real quick, I stick it on there and it works. It works a little too good because there was one incident when I was riding the McDowell Mountains with my friends that I stuck this on the vehicle on the back of the Tacoma, loaded everything up, forgot it, and I'm driving and I went to go change the song and realized it was still stuck to the back of my Tacoma. So only once, that's only happened once. But the case itself works exceptionally well. Built like a coffin nail, seriously guys, tough as a coffin nail. And so you can see this mount is actually you know, super compact. It's adjustable, okay? We'll kind of show it there. You have all kinds of adjustability range. Now, depending on the bike, and you saw the ones I have, they're pretty much all at the same angle. It's tilted up enough I could see it, but not so much that it's like, you know, sticking up like an eyesore, and I can still, you know, put my Garmin computer in its lock in place and everything like that. I'm sorry for that banging sound. The wind here, for some reason, is howling like at 40 miles an hour, so I apologize if you guys can hear that. So yeah, so the mount's super easy and everything. You get the Allen key, whoop, that you'll need to install that with, okay? And it's actually a nice Allen key. They definitely don't chintz out on that. So overall, the system has been extremely robust, dependable, okay, which is important. I have not yet had what I would call a catastrophic failure or malfunction with either the mount, okay, or the case itself. Now, the chip right here, I mean, guys, thousands of miles, okay? Just a ridiculous amount of not only riding time, but abuse, you know, those accidents and everything like that. Guys, it's been through a lot. So to have that happen, and, you know, I decided to replace it, still works. It's not that it doesn't mount, it still works, but I wanted a replacement because now the integrity's been compromised. But super, super just durable. Now, you guys might be getting like, Thomas, we're gonna talk about the little button and everything like that. Yeah, so the button, you know, I put that on there, okay, and you can see that's locked into place. Now, what I do with this, or what I did with this, is you guys can see from above, I took a Peak Design capture clip and I bonded it to the back of this button. And my capture clip on my backpack, it locks into place. So now when I'm hiking or backpacking or anything like that, instead of having the phone in the pocket or in my hand, and now I got one of my hands, got something in it, sometimes it has the camera, but regardless, it's locked right there. So I can access it easy, all right? It's out of the way, and it works. It works. And this is the same kind of setup that I did. You saw, you know, the trainer there between the aero bars just to lock it in place. So they have great versatility in their mounting systems too, especially with this, guys. It doesn't have the magnet, but it still locks in very effectively. And the only limit's really your imagination on what you want to use that for. So now I'm going to have pricing for the mount here, and I'm going to have pricing for the case here. So that way you guys know how much they cost. There are going to be some links down below, and they will be Amazon affiliate links. I want to have full disclosure on that. But again, I'm not sponsored by RokForm in any way, shape, or form. And so if we figure from the time I started using it again in 2020, and here we're in May, so we're what, 4 months away from being 3 years, so we could say 2.5 years of use. There's no other system that I would use on my mountain bike, my gravel bike, this fall when I actually get a road bike, whatever. This is it. It works. It's proven itself. And for those who might ask, well, Thomas, why don't you give the quad lock a try? Don't need to. I found my winner, okay? And why do I want to mess with a good thing, more importantly, as far as that goes? So, I know, hit the like, subscribe, bell notification icon. It's the trifecta. It helps the channel. It helps the video out tremendously. We have some links down below for our social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, the devil's work, but it's needed to get the word out for Get Out Arizona, okay? Follow us on there. We do a lot of group activities, group hikes, group rides. It's a lot of fun, my friends, seriously. And affiliate links, like I mentioned, down below. You follow one of those links, you make a qualifying purchase, we receive a small commission, but you do not get charged any additional. And it helps out with gas money, coffee money, and park pass money. The other trifecta we enjoy so much here at Get Out Arizona. So on that note, my friends, what do we say? Be kind to yourself and others. Number 2, be great stewards on the trail, amazing stewards out on that trail. Educate, don't humiliate. Okay, that's what I like to say. And what are you waiting for? We have to ask, what are you waiting for? Get Out Arizona. We'll see you on that next adventure, friends. Take care, everybody.